One outcome that I would like to, and I need to cover that part before transitioning to Daryl for private VLAN. We need to talk about the fact that, remember, we have transit site transit feature for EVPN control plane. Remember that slide we covered yesterday? So typically, if I see what Fabric 3 Site 2 is sending to Fabric 1, Fabric 3 receive route of Fabric 4. So AS4 routes are coming here, and if you do nothing, those routes are populated as well to the advertisement that is to Fabric 1. So Fabric 1 will receive route of AS4 directly from AS4, which is the best path, and as well through the Fabric 3. So you can see that this function of transit for a site is critical and something that we want for IPv4 address family. Because for the loopback address, typically imagine that there are circuits that are failing and isolating Fabric 1 to Fabric 4. We want to make sure that we have transit capability of the connectivity of underlay between Fabric 1 and Fabric 4. However, the external BGP session that is multi-op for EVPN control plane do not need to be, I would say, having any type of reliability through a transit site. Why is that? Because we will always have those external BGP sessions constructed over the loopback between VTEP 1 and VTEP 6. So this is very important to understand that there is absolutely no benefit to have Fabric 4 as a transit between Fabric 1 and Fabric 3, because that transit is purely an underlay transit. It's not an EVPN control plane transit. As such, think about those routes that are populated, all of them. AS3 here populated from Fabric 1 to Fabric 4. Useless, as AS3 is directly sent by Fabric 3 to Fabric 4. The same for all those here highlighted here. So we need to remove them. So we will remove them, and the benefit we have to have much less routes. And if you multiply the number of sites, removing that transit on each site for the EVPN control plane, okay, for the IPv4 address family, we still want that transit capability. But I'm talking about EVPN control plane, again, because these are sessions established over loopback. So this filtering capability is extremely important. Increasing the complexity. So here, what we have before was a border leader to border type of communication, and you had in the past that route map. We'll keep that route map for the border only. So border leader to border will not change. This will stay the same, and I will summarize that in the picture in the slide. However, for border to border leader to border leader, there will be different route map. This one is if you have a single fabric. That would be, you will send only the routes that are sourced locally, because this is the only local routes that you have, and you will push and publish those to the border, the over fabric, the over border leader. So that's a simple case. Most complex case, when you have multiple fabric on the site, then you will match the local fabric that you have on that site. Okay, you will permit that, and you will. So that's for the local AS, the local fabric, and then for the local fabric on the site, you will match as well on those fabric that are local to the site. You will also set the IP next stop that as we did before, but compared to the one on the left side, you do not have the sequence that permit everything else. As such, you will filter everything that is transiting through the previously transit capability is removed thanks to the fact that you will not re-advertise the route that you learned. So typically, this is addressed and pushed on that the border leaders here. And then for that, what you do here as a summary, for that side that is monofabric, single fabric, you will just simply do a local ASPath filter and permit for that, and that's it. And you configure that roadmap outbound for any other border leaders that are representing the other sides. You do exactly the same here on Fabric 4. You will, on Fabric 1, process differently because you've got here some multi-fabric. So you need to make sure that you have the regular way of proceeding for next hop reset. Okay, so what you will do, you will match on Fabric 3 and Fabric 4, reset the next hop, and then publish those routes to Fabric 2. Okay. And on top, so you will, so I forget here, there is a typo. I forget as well to send routes of Fabric 1. So there is the, if I go back here, you have the local fabric here that I forget in that, I will correct the slide that I forget to put here. And then you have the local fabric, so the filtering outbound here is the local fabric to the other sides with the reset of the Fabric 2. So Fabric 2 here, we match on the ASPath for Fabric 2 in on that guy here for the roadmap that has applied, that are applied to, for the pairing to Fabric 4 and Fabric 3. And this is it for the outbound of roadmap. So this is the outcome of roadmap for the